This one has lights, solar-powered lights as well. So this was actually brand new 2 days ago on Tuesday. And this one will give you two options. We have copper with white lights, and we have colorful, we call it multicolor, with color lights. And you'll have your choice of these for $76.98 or the 4 easy payments of $19.25 a month. So I want to introduce you to Nancy Brandmuller, because Nancy has been bringing us Plow and Hearth for a few years.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And tell me a little bit about Plow and Hearth, first of all. I think, you know, a lot of us realize that we've gotten those catalogs in the mail.
Exactly. You know, they started off as a catalog company in 1980. They're known for bringing you really great quality products, but also innovation and wonderful things to help add that warmth and welcome to your home and give you joy in your garden.
Right.
And hopefully something that's going to be distinct from anybody else that, you know, what they've got in their yard. So what we have is our oversized wind spinner, which means it's tall and it's a good size. It's over 6 feet tall and it's 24 inches across.
Wow.
It's a really great presence in your yard.
It's so pretty. I wish you could see it in person. Now the whole thing is you have your choice of the color, multicolor, as you're seeing there, or the copper one.
Right.
And that's the copper one. Now, just tell me a little bit about the copper. That has white lights?
It does, it does. So this is kind of a copper finish right here. Gonna blend in really well with any of your metal finishes that you have, you know, in your yard. And what you have are white lights in there, and pretty soon you're going to see them, and they kind of like, you know, are like shooting stars from the center of the spinner to the outside.
Let's stop it. Can we stop it for just a second, and then we can just explain what's going on up in here.
Okay, great. So the spinner is 2 pinwheels that spin around independently of one another, but you're gonna notice right in here is the solar panel, and that's going to charge the lights. So it's gonna charge during the day and automatically come on at night. It's blended really nicely into the design of the spinner.
You can't hardly see it.
I know. And then the lights are embedded into these little discs right here, and there's 18 of them all together. And then you'll notice the finish, Mary Beth, has like some black kind of coming through. That is to give it depth and dimension, and you'll see it right there. That's achieved by a foiling technique, which means they apply adhesive and then hand foil it and then put a protective coating on it. So you're going to see also kind of that sheen right there. That's the protective coating, but also makes it look really beautiful during the day as it catches the sunlight. But at night is when the magic happens, because then it turns on and it lights up.
We're going to show you some videotapes so you can actually see what this looks like at night, or there it is in the daytime. Now the lights don't light up in the daytime, of course, but look at this.
I know, it's very cool. It's kind of unexpected, and this is really only our only spinner in the assortment right now that has lights. And so you've got something that's really pretty during the day. Then, like if you're looking out at night right now, you know, you can go ahead and put this out right now, but you'll look out your window and you'll see, wow, it's lighting up. That's so cool. And so either one, whether you get the copper that has the white lights or the colored version that has colored lights, you're going to see that beautiful light show at night.
If people have a hard time finding your place in your driveway, you can put that out there and you can just say, turn right at the colorful spinner.
That's
you know, or that type of thing. But I also like to look out and see how much wind there is.
I agree.
Does it take much wind to move this?
Not at all. Only 3 miles an hour of wind will get these guys going. So it's really fun to be able to look out. Like you said, see, you know, do I need that jacket today, or do I need to have something heavier? If they're really, really spinning, they really put on a show.
Oh, that is beautiful. When we come back, we'll show you too that what it comes with. We'll explain, you know, basically how you put it together and what it comes with. We stick them in pots because obviously this is a hard floor. We don't have ground. That's outside. We're inside. But when you get these home, you're going to put them in the ground. I mean, you can put them in a pot, but most people put them in the ground. And then they stay there all year round. You don't have to bring them in the winter.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. Really, as soon as you get this home and you put it together, it's only going to take you about 10 minutes maybe to put it together. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver to screw the screws into the pole. There are 3 prongs in the bottom in addition to the center pole to give it stability. And then all you do is you just figure out where in your yard do you want to put it. And right now you might want to make sure it's a place that you can see from a window inside. Because we're spending our time inside. But you don't have to be married to that spot. So if it's not spinning like you'd like, or you want to move it around as flowers grow bigger and maybe take over a spot that looks kind of bare right now, you can just take it up out of the ground and move it to a different spot.
Which is nice.
Exactly.
And the other thing too is that a lot of times when you're putting this out there, not only do you want to be able to see it from a window right now, but also, you know, let other people see it. Don't hide it in the backyard.
Right.
You know, if you don't have to. I think these are one of those things that your neighbors will come over and say, where'd you get that? That is really
Absolutely.
cool. My kids are loving it, you know, as they look out the front window or whatever.
It'll be a neighborhood favorite.
It will. One other thing I wanted to mention too, when it goes back to Plow and Hearth, you know, these, they already have that kind of hand-foiled, hand-rubbed design on
Yes.
it. Do we have to keep it in sun, or can we have it more in shade where it just gets daylight? What do you recommend because of the solar?
You definitely want it to get some sun. So
Okay.
you're, you know, and it's going to spin around, so both panels get that sun.
Okay.
So definitely give it some sunshine.
Wow, excellent.
For
Nancy,
charging.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. It's beautiful. Continue to dial in. It's 4 payments of $19.25.